Well, hello, strangers. I know, right? Okay, so over on Tube Tables on Board Game Geek, Charles posted saying, "Where did you go? It's been 5 months. What are you doing?" And it took me back. I'm like, has it really been 5 months? And I checked and it has been. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I've been such a slacker. I don't know. Life happened. This place is a mess. And I have not been doing as much gaming as I normally do, pretty much across the board. But I miss it and I want to get back to it, and I don't do it with my family as much or my friends, and not with you guys at all in 5 months, and that's just unforgivable. It really is. So I want to jumpstart back into this, and the best way to sort of make yourself accountable is to, I like to think of, have a buddy, right? You're more likely to run in the morning if you're running with someone, and you're more likely to stay within your budget if you're shopping with a friend, and I think with gaming, you're more likely to play a board game if you do it with someone. And because I'm a soloist, I don't have anyone except you guys, so you have to hold me accountable. So I had a request to make some more videos, so let's do it. Let's do it. It's about as clean as this is gonna get. I've been doing more crafting than rolling of dice. But let's see. So I thought to start this off, I would give you a choice. I have 3 games I've picked out. 3 games that I have enjoyed playing and I would like to play again or introduce. And they're very different in flavor, and I thought it would be fun to let you all decide where we start. So the first game, I've been playing this game a lot because it is a true solo game. It is super quick, but also super difficult, and it doesn't take up a lot of setup time or tabletop space. This is a great traveling game. This is a great, ooh, I have 20 minutes, what should I do type of a game. And it's called Finish by Friedemann Friese. I don't know how to say his name. You might recognize it because this is the man who gave us Friday. And this Friday is like one of the classic true solo games. If you look at a top solo list, Friday will almost always come up. And this game has this great little theme and this like adorable artwork. I did a playthrough already on it. Great designer, right? But for some reason, I never wanted to pick up Finished. And I think you can kind of tell why, right? It just, it looks unexciting. It really does. And I looked at it and looked at it, and even the artwork is very, what would you call this? Minimalist. And it just doesn't look like fun. All right, I'm sorry, Finished. You don't look like fun. But it is. It kept popping up on all of these solo lists that I browsed through. This game kept getting played over and over and over again. And finally I thought, well, I liked Friday. Maybe I shouldn't judge a book by a cover, and I'll give Finished a shot. And oh my goodness, I'm so glad I did. It doesn't have a lot of glam to it, but this is a solid little game. This one I think we can learn and play through entirely in one setting, in one video. It'll be a longer video, but we can absolutely do it. And I have a new puppy, so if you hear some weird sounds in the background, that's just him. So ignore the snorting and licking. That's not me, that's my dog. So this is the first one I would like to offer, is Finished. It's a game, I think, that because it's not as sexy as all the others, gets a little bit neglected, but wow, I have played this one a lot, okay? Now the next game will be familiar to you, D100. Now this is the game, really puppy? This is the game that I just finished 5 months ago, of course. It's the print and play by Martin Knight. The exciting news is, so this is like, I would say like version 2 maybe. He has since come out with an official D100 Dungeon solo adventure game. It is professionally bound, you order it, you pay for it, it's not a free version, but he has made such a good game that I think supporting him as the game designer is such a fabulous idea. This version fixes a lot of the typos and sort of inconsistencies that's in the free print and play. This one is still available, you can still play it for free, but he sent me a copy of the actual bound, edited finale, and it's just so cool. So if we want, we could continue our adventures here, dungeon delving, playing, of course, with the newest iteration of the rules and the playbook. So that would be a second one, probably a little longer, and we've already done it, so it may be a bit of a repeat if you're tired of D100 and want something different. I totally understand that. So that would be option 2, okay, little, medium, and then I got a big one, and this one was kind of a surprise. Oh my goodness, I think I'm gonna have to zoom out for this one. This one, my husband bought. I mean, go figure that out. Turns out he is a huge fan of Brandon Sanderson. He wrote the Mistborn series. He's a sort of a fantasy writer. He also wrote a series called Steelheart, which is a great series. It's kind of superhero, evil superheroes. I don't want to ruin anything for you. Anyway, it's a great series, and they made a game based on the Steelheart books. And unbeknownst to me, Kevin backed it on Kickstarter. And this game appeared on my doorstep, and I'm like, I know I didn't order this. This is not me. I'm not in trouble for this one. But he ordered it, which was kind of like, oh, really? You want to play a game? So it is a Kickstarter game. I don't know if it's available on retail sites. I'm not sure. I think somebody did a playthrough, maybe Rodney anyway, there was lots of playthroughs done when the Kickstarter was live for this one. I haven't seen anything recently. It is a cooperative game, so you can play it solo, but like most cooperative games, if you do, you have to play multiple characters, right? So it's not a true solo game like these two. It's a cooperative game. You can kind of finagle solo. It has the best box insert of any game I've ever gotten, and so I'm not going to show you that yet, but oh my goodness, I was so impressed with the box insert. I'm almost done, puppy. I know. It's a fun game. It's the type of game where you have limited time, limited resources, and so you're trying to put out lots of different fires that are happening all at once, right? So it has sort of that pandemic-y feel to it, where everyone has an ability and you all have to sort of maximize how many moves you have to try and keep everything under control. It doesn't spoil the books at all, so if you play the game, it doesn't ruin the series. But I thought we've played it once and it was a lot of fun. It's a true, nice, fun little cooperative, which with a really neat theme. If you're a fan of Steelheart, this would be a cool one. So these are the 3 that I was thinking about. We can try something new, sort of a forced solo game, as I like to think of it. We can do a purely solo game, or we can continue sort of an upgraded adventure down in the dungeons of D100. I would be willing to play any of these, and I think they would be a lot of fun to do with you guys. So let's jumpstart this. Let's get back to playing some games. I'll leave this up for a couple days. I'll see if there's any standouts among these 3, and then I'll take my dog for a walk so he'll calm down, and we can start playing some games again. I'm so excited. Why am I doing this right before Thanksgiving? I don't know. This is not wise. But then it's Christmas and I won't have time then either. So you have to just sort of stop making excuses why you can't and just get started, right? Just do it. I'm sorry, Nike, I'm just gonna steal that from you. All right, these are our choices. Leave me a comment, which one interests you most, and then we'll kick something off soon. Okay, I'm excited, guys. Let's go. Hi.